And I'm in a very similar position to the one I was in August of last year. I don't even know if Odesa's dangerous or not. Odesa's a big place. If the Russians were to capture Odesa, Ukraine would then be landlocked. They're now going absolute full speed. I like it more than Western Europe. I'm definitely coming here in summer. Next summer, we're coming back to Odesa. Guinness in Ukraine.
Jak zaraz sytuacja w Ukrainie?
Oh! I'm here.
У меня тут какой-то иностранец, у него тут билет электронный Clarx, вкус какой-то. Да, но его в программе у меня нет.
Dziękuję, do zobaczenia. Right, so the coach it is actually to Kiev, but that's the reason I just spoke to him then, because I saw the coach for Odesa and obviously that's where I'm going, but I didn't think obviously it is carrying on to Kiev, so this is the bus. Let's go. I'm always a bit nervous going through passport stuff into Ukraine, but let's just get on now. Dziękuję. The first hurdle is down. I'm on the coach to Ukraine, to Odesa. I'm going to keep your voice down a little bit because I don't know who, you know, there's not many people on the coach in fairness, but I don't want to speak too loud and, you know, you don't know what situation people going into Ukraine are in. So the first encounter I had last time I went into Ukraine, I went into Lviv last year, was I didn't have the bus drivers were a little bit wary of me. He wasn't at all. I was speaking a bit of Ukrainian notes to this guy, so maybe he appreciated that, but he was just sound straight on. Then in fairness, I didn't get much trouble at the border going in. I had more at the border going out. So as soon as I'm through this border control, I'll never relax, but that's the two things I want to get in on the coach without much questioning, and then getting in as well. Can't see a thing out there. It is absolutely, if it wasn't for the coach lights, this is all you can see. That is it. Wiecie, tak? Dobry wiecie. Just Manchester. Just Manchester. Привет. So we're very, very close to the Ukraine border now. We just had a look at Google Maps. So obviously I can't film while we're going across, or any of the crossing. But well, you'll see me when I'm through. Maybe it'll be eventful, maybe I'll have a story to tell you, maybe it'll go smoothly, I don't know. Right, so I am in Odesa, Ukraine, and I'm in a very similar position to the one I was in August of last year, apart from the fact that it's very cold, it's the middle of winter, and it's dark. I've never driven in Ukraine well, obviously I'm not driving, but I've never been on the road in Ukraine in the dark like that. And so obviously I didn't know that there was no street lights anywhere. I'm now in the same position because pretty much I've got to find somewhere with Wi-Fi to check Google Maps to get to where I'm staying. So I do know a little bit more Ukrainian than I did last time. So yeah, Odesa, Ukraine. This is obviously not the city centre, but this is part of it, and this is the first impressions. This is one thing I like about Eastern Europe. You just park where you want. There's no parking tickets, no parking fines, no double yellows. Just park the car and get on with your life. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. That's what I enjoy. That's what I like about Eastern Europe. It's very... no one's nagging at you. I don't even know if Odesa's dangerous or not. I know Lviv didn't seem it when I was there, but I don't really know much about Odesa. I have heard that it can be quite dangerous actually at night. Tell you what, I've just remembered, whenever I tell the story about how when I first got to Ukraine and I didn't know where I was, and I was trying to, because the thing is over here is I don't understand the Cyrillic alphabet, so you're in Spanish or in German or some languages like that, you half work out what things say. I don't have a clue what any of this says. Probably should have got on the tram. But every time I tell that story, I always say, and it was going dark, well, it weren't going dark, but it was like, you know, gonna get towards night time. Now it is dark, now it is night time. But there's Ukrainian flags everywhere. Ukraine flag there, Ukraine flag there, Ukraine flag there. I probably walked past 20 Ukrainian flags maybe. At least 10 since that bus stop down there. So I'm like walking along here on edge, not knowing where I am. And then there's a guy walks past me with his earphones in, just strolling along. So it just shows, doesn't it? Jack up. Yeah, it just shows. Supermarket here. Oh, it's shut. Is this a stray dog or a normal dog? Oh no, it's not shut, it's open. Oh, by the way, I hadn't mentioned this. So there's a huge, obviously there's a huge military presence. There was army guys when I got off the bus, but then we went through these roads, total darkness, and the bus stopped all of a sudden, and this guy fully kitted out, full army, got on, had a look, and got off. And so we carried on, and as we've set off, I've looked out, and the lights have shone on these military guys, like searching vans and trucks and stuff like that. So there's stop checks on the road and everything. Where can I? Because the thing is I don't want to eat. I want to get my stuff sorted. I want to get in the place, and then I want to come back out and properly explore before. Because I think 12 there's a curfew and the sirens go off and everyone has to go to bed. So I want to get my bag dropped and then go out and properly look. Привет, добрый вечер. Do you know where I could get food? McDonald's or somewhere?
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need Deribas Street.
Telio Street.
Deribas.
Telibas.
Deribas.
Delibas.
Deribas.
This way?
1, 2, 3. If you write it,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
if you find it to use McDonald's.
Jacoyo. Right. There's a Mackey's down here, hopefully. Literally, I just want the Wi-Fi. This is my routine. This is my routine method when arriving in Ukraine. Find a Mackey's, get some Wi-Fi and find out where you're staying. There's so much military here. So, I've found where it is. I'm following my maps up here now. It's literally a 4-minute walk. But down there is the square, and it's full of military, police. I think it's just to make sure. I think there's a curfew of about 11, 12 o'clock. So they're probably just enforcing that. But I tell you something, no one's messing about, no one's being loud. Everyone's having a good time. They're there with their mates, whatever. But I tell you what, I felt safer there than I felt in any other European city because it's full of the military. I think it's down here. Yes, it is. I got a bit worried then because the last time I went through like a gate like that, it was in Brasov and someone proper started on me. Which is the way in though. Vivid. Mezzanine hotel? Yeah. To check in.
Yeah, okay. Go.
Dobry wieczór. Yes. William Miles, yes.
Okay.
A real uncle. Good morning. We are, as you know, in the seaside town of Odesa, Ukraine. It's been in the news a lot. When every time I've seen anything about the war, and I do look into the war a lot, Odessa's a big place. If the Russians were to capture Odessa, Ukraine would then be landlocked. So yeah, Odessa is pivotal in this war. And at the moment, with the inauguration of Donald Trump in a few days, they're now going absolute full speed at both sides, I'm hearing. And when I was watching some videos last night, there's Kiev's under a big threat in a minute, which is where I'm going to next. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these videos play out. I've not heard the air raid sirens yet, because I've heard that they go off quite a bit in Odesa. And what else can I say, or what can I not say? That bedroom hasn't got a window. So I woke up in pitch darkness thinking it was the middle of the night. It was the morning. So it's mad. There's a military guy here taking a picture of somebody. Right, this looks like the main square, the main roundabout, the main attraction of Odesa. So first of all, we're going to try and find something to eat. So this is what I love about this country. He's just parked his motorbike there. No one cares. There's a thing here, blocks the pavement. Just do that, walk around it. Like just get on with your life. You know what I mean? Like just no messing around over here. No unnecessary. I mean, look now. I'm trying to manoeuvre my way around cars. So, I haven't even noticed that, which is the coolest building I've seen since I've been here. I know there's one like that in Kiev. I think we might either head in here or head back across. This looks like a takeaway place, so I want to sit in. Here we can sit in. Let's get some Ukrainian style food. I don't know what it's going to be. Ask yourself the question, does this country look like it's at war? Apart from the military propaganda, it really doesn't to me. So I've made my way into a restaurant in Ukraine. Do you have the... Is it... 8? On which one, sorry? So it is a pretty decent restaurant, this. I thought it was just like a little cafe kind of place, but it's like you get your knife and fork and everything, a little plate, and the prices are expensive as well, in fairness. So I think it's going to be an expensive meal, this, or an expensive pizza. Because everything over here is so cheap. If you go to get a burger, it'll be like £4 for a meal in comparison to the UK, where it's, I don't know, what is it, 10 quid, 15 quid in like a decent pub or restaurant. So it's crazy times, which in fairness, in retrospect, not in retrospect, in the grand scheme of things, it isn't that expensive. But it's a nice place. And there's still Christmas stuff up, as you can see, everywhere. Ton of Christmas stuff. I like it, it's nice, because that kind of period of after Christmas, when it all kind of dies down, come to Ukraine and you can carry on living it. So this might be my January routine now, come to Ukraine. Я из Манчестера, я приехал в Англию.
Молодец.
England.
Где-то работаешь?
I came from Moldova here. I stay here, then Kiev. So 2 days here.
Где Киев?
Kiev.
Yeah.
To see. Manchester City, my team.
What is your name?
Will.
My name is Will. Yes?
Will.
Will. Stas.
Will. Many Svet Will.
My name is Stas.
Stas.
Yes. Yes.
Nice to meet you. Plyniemy poznajomocis.
Thank you.
Tak. You see,
Вот есть и гора.
Dziękuję. Plyniemy poznajomocis. So we have got looks pretty decent to me. proper stone baked pizza. That is very nice.
Check.
Nice looking. That was nice, that pizza. I got chatting to some Ukrainian guy who was sat behind me. Obviously, he didn't speak much English and I didn't speak much Ukrainian, so it's like, what do you do? But it's good to obviously chat to people, and I wanted to speak to him more actually, but he went. So I need to find someone else to speak to them. I need to speak to more locals. There's a guy from Ireland who's out in Ukraine fighting that I know, because I met him in Lviv last year, and I've got him on Instagram, but I can't find his account. Or I probably will be able to find it at some point, but when I get next to Lviv, which is obviously in a few days, I need to get in touch with him, but I don't know. I'm not going to be there for very long, literally. I'm just getting there, getting on another coach, spending a half a day there, like I did in Moldova. So it'll be good to go back actually and see Lviv, because obviously it's the first place I ever went to in Ukraine. One thing I have kind of noticed about places in Ukraine and in Moldova and Bucharest and everywhere like this is the city centre. They do a good job of making it look really nice, but then outside you see the lack of funding and the lack of money that clearly isn't here. Because, you know, this isn't, if you went to Paris or London, even though I think Paris and London have got much bigger problems within the country, I don't mean war-wise, but kind of problems within the country than Ukraine do, it still doesn't look like this. This is very, very old school kind of stuff, the old school trains, the old school kind of set up, the old school buses that you can see. But I've always said it, I like it more than Western Europe. I love Eastern Europe, it's incredible. It's the best place I've been in my life. And I haven't left Europe in fairness, but I am doing soon. Right, we have finally found the seafront. If there isn't somewhere I can get a drink down here, I'm going to be fuming. Honestly, I just want to sit somewhere, sort some stuff out, and see Odesa. But I do need... The problem is with Wi-Fi is, when you haven't got it, you're permanently trying to find somewhere to find... Like, you could just look in Google Maps, right, where am I going? Bang, there, done. But you can't do it when there's no Wi-Fi. But... I am very glad that I decided to come to the beach. Obviously I wasn't not going to come to Odesa and not come on the beach, but it's sand in my shoes now. I'll probably come at the wrong time. Imagine this in summer, it'd be unbelievable. I've seen videos of this from summer. Here we are. I'm definitely coming here in summer. Next summer we're coming back to Odesa. But it's funny because obviously you can see there's a port which is over there, and then there's a load of ships coming in. If you can see, there's one there. There's one out there as well, and obviously, so this city would be vital, or is vital in this war. If Russia got hold of this, they can then not only landlock Ukraine, but also control the Black Sea, because this is the Black Sea, which in fairness I've never seen, so I'm quite happy about that. But yeah, this is a very vital city during the war. What a place. Tide's clearly coming in here, as you can see, so we're not going to jump down there. But I've actually come at the best time of day. It's when the sun's setting on the beach, obviously, it's the nicest it looks. It's quite deep that as well, so I don't want to fall in. Got a waterfall here, streaming into the ocean. There's like stuff like this you don't get in the UK, ever. All this during summer would be immense, look at it. All down there, all them closed bars and closed beach restaurants and stuff that I've just passed. You've got to come here in summer, see what happens. Yeah, cheers.
Маме позвонишь, что там.
So I've left that bar and now it's tons more lively. Look at this, everything. I think everywhere just opens up at night because as much as it's like a beach place, if it's in the winter, no one's going to be lying on the beach. So now at night, it seems like everything's just coming to life again. But all the stuff I've bought today, and I looked at my account and about 12, 13, 14 quid's come out of my account. Like, it's so cheap, it's ridiculous. I feel like maybe I should have put one night in this place. Just to see what it's like. But this is now the Monaco of Odesa. The Monaco of Ukraine. It reminds me of Monaco in a way, this. With all the cars where they're parked up, and now it's kind of people drive in and back out, casinos and stuff. If anyone's been to Monaco and they've seen Café de Paris, it feels like that for some reason, but in Ukraine. I absolutely don't have a clue where I am. Totally lost. Just in the middle of some flats. Car park. I think we should go this way, but I don't know. The beach is here and I came from up here, but what I've done is I've walked mega far down the beach, so any sense of direction I had from getting back up here is gone now. So I'm just gonna get this way and hopefully we'll end up somewhere that I recognise. People message me about travelling, about wanting to go travelling. Genuinely, I'm not joking. If you want to go travelling, come to Kiev. Sorry, come to Ukraine. Probably don't go to Kiev. Go to Lviv and Odesa, maybe. Don't go to Kiev like I'm doing tomorrow. Like, Kiev, however, is getting bombed left, right, and centre, from what I've heard. So it's going to be interesting when I go there tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting few days, actually. But over here, look at this, guys. That's his KM. No one cares, no one's going to give him a parking ticket, it's just a different way of life over here, and I really love it. But genuinely, Ukraine isn't just some war-torn place that's getting bombed and it's just factories and gas and just rural areas. It is genuinely like brilliant cities like this. There's Kiev where I'm going tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Then there's Lviv. If you just want to go to Krakow and drive in, or get a train, or get a bus into Lviv, stay there for even a day. Stay there for a day. Everyone goes to Ibiza in Spain with their mates. I went to Ibiza. It's just full of people trying to act hard, and I felt like people were trying to threaten me and stuff like that because I've got long hair and an orange top on. But places like this, everyone's just getting on with life. Everyone's friendly. Lviv and Odesa, I would advise for normal people. If you're sick of going to the same places and you want to try somewhere new, somewhere cheap as well, because I've spent a load of money then and it was so cheap, come to Ukraine. You will not regret it. Genuinely, it's amazing. So I've seen somewhere down here called Mickey's Irish Bar, so we're gonna go give it a try. See who's there. Last time I was in a bar, I was in Kiev, in Ukraine, apart from today, was with an actual Irish guy who was fighting here. So it's already like it's nearly 9:45 already. Mickey O'Neill's Irish pub. I hope he's in. Dziękuję.
Yes.
Do I pay now or later?
No, later.
Guinness in Ukraine, first time ever. I'm going to watch a bit of pool actually, it'll be interesting. This is a proper pool competition, this. Everyone's like screaming and everything, it's brilliant. I always look for Irish pubs when I'm away. Find people. I mean, there's people speaking English in here. I think a lot of Ukrainian people wonder why I'm here when I speak to them, or when they serve me, or I buy something from a shop or whatever. But I just enjoy it. I really do like it. And obviously, I make videos and I like to document everywhere I go. Tomorrow.
The best.
The best.
The best, bro. One, mix.
I'll have the lamb. Lamb?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I ordered the salad. They kind of questioned me a little bit, but maybe it's because I've not ordered enough. I've only ordered a start. They did drag me off the street, so it's what it is, isn't it? So I'm sat here eating Caesar salad in Ukraine. I do lead a pretty interesting life, in fact. It's not, or unique life, to say the least. That's a nice Caesar salad, that. That's a good Caesar salad. I'm not claiming to be a Caesar salad expert, but it is. Dobry wieczór. That was spontaneous Caesar salad, wasn't it? Decent place, this. I like it. So they've just pulled up in like Mercs and BMs and stuff, and they've blocked the road off. Some guy that looks like he's in military stuff has just blocked the entire road. So I don't know what that's about. In fact, I think I'm heading the wrong way here. Lost. Я з Манчестера, la Antalya. Яка зараз ситуація в Україні at minute? Problem, yeah.
Is big problem.
Yeah.
Is big problem. I'm saying
Three
yes. Sniper.
Really? Sniper.
Really.
So, still Odesa problem? Yeah, missiles and yeah. Well, great to speak to you. Dobry wieczór.
Good evening.
When you
Good evening, bro. Good evening, bro. Береги себя. Береги себя.
Thank you, my friend. Interesting guy. He's clearly 3 years he's been sniping in the war, which is crazy, really. To think that he's just working a normal job and then he's out here fighting. Oh, he's out there fighting as a sniper. It is mad that he's just there trying to make money, and then yeah, crazy life, crazy times, madness. But as soon as I said to him in Ukrainian, I said, what's the current feeling, the situation in Ukraine, and he just said, problem, which obviously everyone knows, but just see it firsthand for me, and you realise how big an effect it is having. Dobry wieczór. Oh, yeah. How are you? Will?
I'm Tigran.
You go? Sabina. Biden. Like Joe Biden.
Will?
My name's Will.
Jon Snow.
Who?
Jon Snow.
Joe.
Игра престолов. Game of Thrones.
Oh, John Stones.
Jon Snow.
John Snow. Alright, I was gonna say. No, oh me, that's me.
Game of Thrones.
Ukraine. Translate. You can say in you.
Нынешняя ситуация в Украине.
Yeah. Tak. Big problem. But ja nie хочу problem in what's this?
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. Yeah. Of course. No problem.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. See you soon. You too.
Hello.
How are you, mate?
Фото? Я реально Бро. Вау! На, держи камеру, заебал.
Иди ты нахуй.
Сейчас, 1 second, please. Oh. Oh, so thank you. Bro, can you say I'm cool? I'm cool. Пизда был. Goodbye, bro.
Goodbye. До зустрічі.
Похож на Стаса Михайлова. Похож на Стаса Михайлова, натурина.
Yeah, I'm here. Right, gotta get out of here now. The police are knocking around. There's people coming up to me speaking. How are we doing? I'm not being funny. I've been trying to speak to people all day and it doesn't happen, and then you end up speaking, people come up to you and everyone's like waving at the camera and stuff. But police are here now. And that guy's running up to me. I don't know what's going on, so I am just going to head back. The police are coming to be here, actually. Let's just head back to the place because one of my phones died during the middle of all of that. And yeah, it's just mad, isn't it? So, that's probably the best way to end the video. I hope you've enjoyed. Tomorrow, I wake up in Odesa, but I'm on the way to Kyiv, which is going to be a very interesting experience because there's a lot going on there at the moment. Kia Starmer's actually turned up. So yeah, let's get back. And then tomorrow, we find out what Kiev is really like, because I've heard that it's getting very, very, very lively in this war. So it's going to be an interesting next few days. See you soon.